Dr. Rummage, the chair recognizes you. There's a point of order on number one.
No, he can't just yell out. Right? Go to the committee. Ask microphone one to state his point of order.
Yes, microphone one. Would you please state your point of order, please?
That I was deliberately ignored. I told you last night that I was going to speak to this. Barry McCarty knew I was going to speak to this.
Who is this? Would you please state your name?
I'm Paul Pressler. I'm a messenger from Second Baptist Church. I missed last year's convention because they expected me to die in the hospital. They let me come this year. I've been to 40 straight conventions with the exception of last year because they thought I was on my deathbed. But I believe in fairness. I believe in openness. I think you deliberately kept me from speaking because tell me, did you know beginning last night that I was going to speak to this? Mr. President, did you know beginning last night that I was going to speak to this?
No one gets special privileges.
Mr. President, did you know beginning last
Judge
night
Pressler,
that I was speaking?
You said that you wanted to speak to this, but you were not recognized due to the situation, and time had expired. I had no alternative relating to that, and I did not know who it was.
I have been here since the very first minute to speak on this motion, and I feel that you have done the group have done a very bad, illegal, improper, and unfair thing in cutting out my ability to speak.
Mr. Pressler, Judge Pressler, would you, we're going to let the chief parliamentarian speak who can bring clarity to this issue here today.
Barry, you know I was going to speak to this.
Folks,
didn't you hear last night?
Just a moment. Would you please cut that microphone, please? Thank you. The chair has asked the chief parliamentarian to give you an explanation for how he is about to rule on this point of order. The microphone ordering box is a blind electronic system. It tells us who is next in line to speak on any motion. It tells us who has pressed the button first and second and third and fourth. It'll handle up to a dozen people speaking for, against, or people who wish to make amendments. The system is blind. We don't know up here who you are. And frankly, it doesn't matter who you are. You are all messengers. And whether you are a friend of the president or a friend of someone else, or whether you're a past president of the convention, the system, it doesn't recognize who you are. It's first come, first served. And so we follow the order of recognizing people in the order that the blind electronic box gives to us. By the way, there were a number of lights that were lit up. So there were a number of people who wanted, as is often the case, that often there are more people who wish to speak to an issue than there is time allowed to speak to that issue. We came to the end of the time allotted for the resolutions report already once. The Committee on Order of Business extended the time once. We came to that second deadline of the time. And so the chair, under the rules, is instructed to process the motions that are pending, and then the report is ended. Now, our Resolutions Committee has not reported out all their resolutions. They'll have to negotiate with the Committee on Order of Business about that. But we have come to the end of the time that you voted on for resolutions. All the resolutions pending have been adopted. We wish there was unlimited time for everybody to say everything that he wanted to, but those are not the rules. And so whether you're a friend or whether you're not, Those are the rules. It's impartial. The chair is bound to impartially exercise your rules. And so the chief parliamentarian advises the chair to rule the messenger's point of order not well taken.
And this is the reason that the point of order is not well taken.